Hey there, and welcome back to From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher, aka father of Texas A&M.
I had to do it.
Hey, I will say before we start, quick reminder: we got our Fanatics creator storefront linked in the description. Go down there if you're looking for any new Razorback hoodies, jerseys, hats, all kinds of different stuff. We have it linked down below. Go check it out. Anything that you buy help support the podcast, and it's no extra charge to you. Let's jump into this now. So last night, late tip off, Buckyball, they come into Bud Walton Arena. They really thought they were going to do something, didn't they?
I'm telling you, frauds will be frauds, and I've been saying that for months now.
Hey, they had an 11-2 lead at one point, but then that was countered with the 16-0 Arkansas run.
The only thing they won was like the first 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, speaking of that, hold on. $1994 champs. Man, it might be a while since we've won one, but you know what's sweeter than that? Texas A&M's got none.
Zero.
Nada.
And I'm telling you, Bucky's not going to do it either.
Oh, no. Bucky is not. Bucky was just blessed to be on the same court as John Calipari and Darius Acuff last night. And even Billy Richmond had himself a hell of a game last night.
I think Bucky looked at our roster, and he's like, he obviously I'm probably never going to have this type of talent in College Station. And newsflash for you, Bucky, you're correct.
Yeah, Bucky, you'll get a few guys. They'll come in and play your little weird system, but take note and just know your guys will never be Calipari guys, and they'll also never be Arkansas guys.
But I mean, Bucky's gonna go out. He'll get a transfer. I think I saw last night he brought in 14.
Yeah, pretty much his whole team is transfers.
But weren't a decent bit of them from Sanford or something like that.
To be honest, I don't know.
They aren't relevant, so who
exactly.
cares?
They're not relevant enough for me to go check those stats.
Wait, what was that kid a couple of years ago? He was like, "What happened?"
Oh yeah, little TikTok kid.
What happened?
Honestly, last night, one of the bigger storylines to me was Trevor Brazile and Malik Ewan actually getting some work done down in the paint. Both of them kind of flirted with the double-double. Ewan had 9 rebounds, 18 points, 6 of 7 shooting, and Brazile 8 rebounds, 14 points.
They carried us early.
Oh, yeah. It's them and Billy Richmond. Billy's going to play himself into the draft, and it's going to make me really sad.
Yeah, I get it. I think he's a sophomore. I hope Billy gets his bag, though.
I do, and I hope it's got a little Tyson chicken money in there and keeps him around for another year.
I mean, dude, I looked at Malik Thomas's mock draft the other day, and it was like a 37. Dude, if that's the case, that boy needs to be back in Fayetteville next year.
Oh, yeah. If we can match what he'll make on a 2-way contract.
No, we'll pay him more. I would almost promise.
I mean, match or make it higher. Make him decide what he really wants. Do you want to be a 2-way guy that plays most of his time in the G League, or do you want to be the star of a John Calipari team in year 2 with some more young talent around you?
Well, dude, I really think he could be Phylon level next year. And I would love to have that.
Yeah, not the attitude or
not the
else.
BS commentary after the games either, but
yeah, broke a team, whatever.
We broke Bucky ball yesterday, and that's all I want to talk about.
Yeah, Texas A&M, they had their nice little run at the beginning, and then they finally got to play some real SEC teams, and, well, proof is in the pudding, some might say. And sorry about it, Bucky, but you saw some real basketball last night. We had an off night, and we still put up 99.
And A-Cup, not his best game.
Oh, no. A-Cup, 7 of 19, and I'm pretty sure like 17 of his points came in the second half.
Honestly, Thomas didn't have his best night either.
No, yeah. Congrats, Bucky. You got an off night from our 2 best scorers, and you still lose by 15.
And to all the people that were blowing up my phone a couple weeks back saying Bucky was this quote-unquote savant of the game, just know Peyton Fisher, father of A&M, stood on business.
I'm not going to lie, there for a second, when they went up 11-2, I was like, man, this is going to suck. But then greatness happened on that court. And everybody that touched the floor, except for Nick Pringle, scored and almost put up 10 points. You know, like Wagner, 9 points, Malik Ewan, 18, Malik Thomas, 13, Billy, 23, A-Cuff, 22, Brazil, 14. Just balance. You didn't have to have one guy go score 49 for you. You just had a complete game from everybody, and the score reflects it.
All right, 15 points on 7 dudes. I mean, you're only playing 7. I bet A&M probably played. Oh my God. A&M played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 jokers. Don't they have some statement called the 11th man?
Oh.
No, the 12th man, I guess.
No, yeah. Whatever their corny extra stuff is, that's it's not what we do around here.
I'm sure the A&M alums were crying and their tears were getting on those weird ass rings they have.
Yeah. I mean, A&M might sneak their way into the tournament. Like, what are they, like the last 4 buys right now?
Honestly, what's the rest of their schedule? It's going to make my day if they don't get in. Texas isn't okay. They'll probably beat LSU. But hell, didn't they only beat LSU before the first time?
Well, let's just take a look. By 2.
3. Yeah.
Oh, whoops. No, yeah. I mean,
they could possibly lose out.
Yeah, I mean, look at this just sorry stretch right here. You lose at Alabama, then you lose against Florida, then you lose against Missouri, then you lose against Vandy. What happened to this elite team that was going to make these big strides year 1 under Bucky Ball? Don't see it.
I'm sure we're going to be hearing from Bucky tomorrow about this podcast.
Bucky, come on.
You're allowed on the show at any time. We welcome you with open arms, and maybe we can teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, trust me. We're not going to be nearly as weird as A&M, but that's just a weird place, man. I know we talked about it last time and everything, but just such a weird place.
That town will never see Peyton Fisher again. I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Now, these last 3 games, this is where things are going to get very interesting. Florida, that's going to be a tough one. There's no sugarcoating whatsoever. Florida's a good team, got a good front court. Backcourt's getting better. If they're hitting their threes, I don't think you're winning. I don't think anybody's winning against them if Florida's hitting their threes.
See, I was hoping that wouldn't be a night game. But here we are.
Hey, it's college game day, baby. Let's get weird. Let's have a weird game.
You know, I'm just gonna say it though. Acuff, Malik, and Billy all go for 60. Like if they combine for 60, I don't care who you throw at us. We're gonna be in the game regardless.
The keys to the game are gonna be the front court. If Ewan and Brazil can do anything to throw off that Florida front court, you give the Hogs a legit chance to go in there and win that game.
Yeah. I agree. I think honestly, I think our game plan is going to be like that white dude they have. I can't remember his name, but I think we have a real shot taking these jokers down. Yeah, Hall, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we hold him and Boogie to minimal, we're going to win.
How did Boogie do last night against Texas? I know that it was close, and then they pulled away at the end. But I mean, that game kind of overlapped the Hogs game, so I stopped caring at the end. Let's see.
Boogie went for 22.
2 of 3 from 3. That's not bad.
Where was that last year?
Telling me. He's only taken 10 shots and scored in 22.
No, that's pretty good, Boogie.
I mean, last year he was like throwing up like 20 shots to get like 15.
I don't know. One thing about Florida, they aren't like A&M. We actually kind of have a mutual respect with Florida.
Yeah, I do respect the Florida basketball program, especially now. I mean, I hate to say it, but Florida is the, like, if you're going off historical, Florida is the second best SEC program behind Kentucky, and Arkansas is the third.
Yeah, I can see it.
Then after those three, kind of drops off quite a bit.
I feel like the gap between point A, like Team A, and Team B is miles.
Yeah, Arkansas or Kentucky. We talk a lot about BBN here. They are on their own level historically in the conference. Florida has just the edge over Arkansas. Yeah, they've got 2 more titles. They won back-to-back. That's good. I mean, it's really good. I wish Arkansas had that. Yeah. But then Arkansas is close behind them. And who's next?
I'm going to say Auburn. Actually,
I mean, I've got like 3 teams, but I don't know really who I would put directly behind us. There's just like a group of 3 teams that could all like have like an opinion on being like 4th.
Honestly, if I was like taking the job, I think I might take Texas. Even though historically they're not too great, but I think that would be the team I would pick.
The 3 that I put right behind Arkansas would be Tennessee, Auburn, and Alabama now.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, if the jobs were all available and those 3 were taken, like Arkansas, Florida, Kentucky, I think I'm going to Texas, though.
You know, I think I'm going to take, like, if I was offered like all of the jobs and couldn't take the top 3, I think I'm going Tennessee.
Ugh. But they're you know, they aren't the real UT. Oh no, it's I think Longhorns are definitely probably a football school, but like there's not a lot. I feel like it'd be easy to get kids to Austin and like
they really
have money. Like if you were good, I feel like they would pay you. Like they would pay you and your team. They
really hang their hat on Kevin Durant too. Kind of like LSU does with Shaq. So congrats, you had one good player.
I mean, dude, I think honestly, if we're going historically though, I think Ole Miss might be the worst.
Yeah.
They've only made like 2 Sweet 16s in their like whole existence. And one was last year.
Yeah, no, Ole Miss is such a weird basketball job, in my opinion. And I mean, I'll say this too about Ole Miss: the actual game environments, the only one that's worth anything out of their big three is baseball.
Yeah. Oh, dude, their basketball. I've gone to 2 games over there at the pavilion. And dude, their students like sit in the student section like it's like high school and like text and play on their phones.
I mean, the early season game with Arkansas at Ole Miss, like we did not play a good game. If they had any kind of momentum in that arena, they could have possibly won that game. But
Yeah.
it was there was no momentum. Like so, it was just the best team won, and that was Arkansas.
So I feel like the Ole Miss job itself should not be that bad. You have Jackson, Mississippi, like 2.5 hours away. You have Memphis, an hour away. Like you would just think they could bring in a little bit of talent.
Hey, right now they've got too much to worry about. Trinidad.
They put all their money in football now, which is totally fine. You'll still never win anything of value. But yes, just keep sucking in basketball. That's all I really care about.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad that Kiffin is gone. Brings another football team that Arkansas can be competitive with. I mean, we were competitive with them when Kiffin was there, except for on the latter end.
Yeah. And hell, we only lost this year by 7.
Yeah.
If our defense was just league average, we maybe won that.
It was below league average. We win that.
Oh,
Last year's defense was so bad.
dude, I just can't imagine. Like that was the most frustrating thing. At least this Arkansas basketball team, though, we're in basketball season.
It's basketball season, and there's one thing I know: it's trust Darius Acuff.
Dude, I'm just as long as Cal's here, I'm not gonna ever be like worried about our team. like last year, I wasn't because like I knew we brought in a lot of dudes from Kentucky, and like this year, I knew we recruited, and next year it looks like we're recruiting just as high almost. Like I got zero problems. I got my life for Arkansas basketball is like good.
I will say last year at the beginning of conference play, I was thinking, okay, Cal might have lost his fastball. Then he won me back, and here we are cruising.
Cruising.
Let's look at this bracketology new update. There's one thing I want to highlight. Bucky.
God, I hate
TCU. Wins.
Like TCU, their coach is Jamie Dixon, I think. Oh, that's like I've never won a game betting against TCU or for TCU in basketball. So that is going to be a game you would want to stay away from.
Yeah, but also they drop one of those winnable games, things are going to get real dicey in College Station.
Well, they got one of those games was Kentucky, right?
Yeah, it was Kentucky, Texas,
LSU.
and LSU.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see a scenario in which they lose 2 of those.
Let's see here. After we put Bucky Ball to shame, putting them in the first 4.
We sent Bucky to the kennel.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not going to lie. As a fan, I hate this. As a fan of college basketball, I love this. Arkansas is the 5 seed, matched up with Alabama as the 4 seed, and then also Duke as the 1 seed. Sounds insane. And you also have North Carolina and Kansas, all of these teams all in the same bracket with UCLA too as a 9 seed. Things could get very chaotic if this plays out that way.
Well, look, I'm all for the Alabama rematch. Don't get it twisted. But having to play a lot of those teams though sounds like hell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever comes out of this bracket is gonna. I don't think they win it all just because
They're gonna be worn out.
you've got Illinois, the 2 seed, one of the best offenses in college basketball. You've got Kansas, the 3 seed. Oh, Peterson, if he plays, matchup nightmare.
Yeah.
Got North Carolina. I mean, you even have Clemson as a 10 seed on this side. Like, that is wild.
I mean, Illinois in the 2 spot too. Jesus.
Yeah.
God, throw us in that one with Auburn. I'm looking at it like, yeah, throw us in that one.
Yeah, no, I would much rather be facing Nebraska potentially than Alabama. Like, if I'm going off of just a pure Arkansas fan point, yeah, throw me over there. I don't like the Michigan aspect, though. That would be tough. But honestly, does Kentucky kind of have like an easy draw with that 6 seed? Virginia does not move the needle for me. Like, yeah, they're a good team,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be scared about facing Virginia. Also, not scared of Auburn or Wisconsin. Iowa State, yeah, they're good, but also they're beatable.
Dude, yeah, I think Kentucky got an easy draw now, if that's what happens.
Let's look at these other ones.
Oh, dude. I don't want to play. Honestly, I would like that Tennessee spot.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, that would be the one with those matchups who I'd want.
Yeah, if you're a 5 seed, things are going to change. This isn't going to be how it works out. But right now, if you're a 5 seed, yeah, you want to be where Tennessee is. Bad.
But, dude, if we win this weekend, though, I think we'll jump.
No, yeah. I mean, we should be on the verge of getting a 4 seed.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to South Florida. You know who transferred there and is playing?
Joseph Pinion.
The boy from he's from Morrilton.
I actually had a
Sniper.
conference in Jonesboro about a year ago. Maybe a little bit longer. And dude, I actually saw they eat breakfast over there at one of those hotels right by the campus. Oh, dude, I saw him and Darian Ford last year eating breakfast. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, Joseph Pinion, the what could have been.
But he's cold now. I don't know if you've watched him this year, but he can play.
Yeah, he's a sniper. We just have too much talent at the guard position, though. He wouldn't.
Or too athletic for. He would have been good in the Muss era. Honestly.
Yes, he would have. Oh man.
God.
Texas A&M, baby. You got to win some games.
Wait, is Auburn out of it now?
No, Auburn's a 10 seed down here.
See, if I was a A&M fan, though, and Auburn got in front of me, I'd be a little pissed.
Yeah, I could see it.
Don't get me wrong. Screw A&M. I hope y'all have the best time in the NIT. I really do.
Oh, Buckyball would thrive in the NIT. Give those boys a 1 or a 2 seed in the NIT. Let them run wild.
Well, they have these home field advantages, but they just had one in football, and they didn't put up a single touchdown.
Yeah, that's very true.
Just wait till football season. Something tells me Mike Elko might find himself on the Peyton Fisher fraud alert.
Yeah. You know who also might be on that list? Morris.
Chandler Morris?
Oh, no. Oklahoma State Morris.
Yeah, I can see that one.
I'm not sold on it. Sue me.
I'm not either. I mean, there's a lot of people I'm not sold on. I mean, we have a football coach at the University of Fayette, Arkansas right now that, like, I'm a little iffy on at the moment.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh, Auburn too. Like, I don't know if Golesh is.
Out of all the new hires at the Power 5, I'm putting Golish at the top. I really wanted Golish.
Well, do you remember during that coaching search whenever Dabo Swinney's name came up?
I do.
We have a buddy of ours. Let's just say he was very passionate about the Dabo Swinney coming to Fayetteville train.
Oh, yeah,
Him and his buddy Vince were like walking around Fayetteville with posters that said "Dabo, come home," which doesn't make any sense. He's not from here, but
yeah, Dabo, he's digging his own shallow grave, going and picking up a name that shall not be named, but last name Morris as his OC.
Well, did you see that Voldemort Jr. is trying to get a 7th year of eligibility?
Hang it up.
I don't know, dude. If I'm those kids and I see Chandler or Trinidad just got this, I'm not against coming back and making an extra $250,000, like the NIL.
Yeah, like I understand where a lot of these kids are coming from, but also at some point it has to be embarrassing, right?
Well, dude, I think the worst one's that TJ Fenway.
Oh,
dude. That one was brutal.
I swear every school he's transferred to, like, it's like a downgrade every single time.
Well, dude, it was crazy seeing him in a Mizzou uniform this year, and he was like just not nearly as good as he was as like a sophomore.
Yeah, like didn't he start off at LSU?
Oh, I was thinking of Catalan. My bad. You're thinking of
Oh,
yeah, he was at dude, he was at LSU with Orgeron. And then he went to Auburn with Harsin.
dude just keeps going to like.
Like that's the guy. Like, dude, just go fill out the application and go to UPS. Like,
yeah,
I think he went to one of those schools. It's like FCS now, and I promise you that guy's not making any money in NIL.
Yeah, where is he now? Is he at Georgia State now?
I thought he tried to go there. I think
he's at Incarnate Ward.
Yeah, that's what it was. I guarantee you, Incarnate Ward is not paying that guy. He would probably make more at UPS. In all honesty.
Okay, here's his school breakdown: 2020 LSU, 2021 through 2022 Auburn, 2023 Texas State, 2024 Western Kentucky, 2025 Georgia State, and now he's at Incarnate Ward.
Well, didn't he get kicked out of Tulane or something like that?
I wouldn't be surprised. Dude has been so like non-relevant basically his entire career.
Dude, he actually beat Arkansas that year that he was there. It was the first year of Sam Pittman. The hell, dude, his college tenure lasted longer than the whole Pittman experiment.
Oh, geez. And the only year that he started like a full season was Texas State. Shout out to G.J. Kinney.
Third best offensive mind in football.
Arguable. I mean, looking at the stats, like G.J. Kinney made this man insane.
It was like the Kendall Browse and KJ Jefferson comp, probably.
No, yeah. I mean, in his entire career, which let's also remember is over 5 years long, he has 7,372 passing yards. 3,500 7,372 in 5 years.
Okay.
5 full seasons. 3,500 of those came at Texas State. And that
about
was in 2023.
What were the touchdowns? That's what, like, career touchdowns, throwing it.
He's got 43 touchdowns.
I'm going to say 30 of those probably came at Texas State.
24.
Yeah, okay.
Over half came in his lone season at Texas State. Oh, man.
Gosh.
I mean, besides Texas State, the most he started in a season was like 2025 at Georgia State when he started 6 games. He only started 6 games for Georgia State.
I imagine that win-loss record is probably not that great either.
It's better than I expected. He's 15-18. But also 8 of those wins came from GJ Kinney. Over half his wins in his entire career.
I wonder why he ever transferred from him.
I don't know, honestly. I mean, I bet looking back on it, he probably regrets it.
Has to. I mean, I don't even know where Georgia State is town-wise. But, like, I think I'd rather live in San Marcos than wherever Georgia State is.
Well, I mean, he's at Incarnate Ward now.
I don't even know what town that's in. Incarnate?
It's in San Antone.
Okay. It's probably better than wherever Georgia State is.
Yeah, he's playing at the FCS level, so hopefully he can do something. Also, speaking of Incarnate Ward, shout out to GJ Kinney again, who was there and went 12-2 this lone season. Actually, funny enough, Eric Morris was also the new head coach at Oklahoma State. He was also at Incarnate Ward. And not nearly as good as GJ, just saying.
No, sir. I don't know. I'm not against him there next. Honestly, I wasn't for him. I was never against him being the head hog. And honestly, I probably would have rolled the dice on this one, near the end of this last coaching search.
I'm telling everybody that's listening, the next 5 years, GJ Kinney is going to be one of the top Power 4 head coaches in college football.
Wait, how many years?
In the next 5.
Next 5? He needs to get out. I wish he could get – I was hoping he'd get that Oklahoma State job. Was I was hoping for. Because I feel like that would have been like an easier transition.
Oh, what needs to happen is give GJ a little extra time, and then we pull the trigger. After Ryan Silverfield doesn't work out, we go get one of Gus Malzahn's old assistants, bring him to Fayetteville.
Or how about this?
Magic will happen.
What about if Ryan Silverfield went to the NFL?
That's what?
Well, yeah, if he got on a little hot run, maybe Jerry Jones will hire him.
That would be a Jerry Jones hire.
That or the Packers. I feel like he'd be a cultural fit for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, Packers really needed a stabilizer.
They need a stabilizer. They need a guy that's, willing to throw himself into it, and that is Ryan Silverfield.
Man, I really hope Silverfield has some success at Arkansas, but I'm not buying it. I really, really hope so, but I'm not buying it. Please prove me wrong. I mean, dude hasn't got to be on the sideline yet and hasn't even had the spring game yet. But Sam Pittman kind of dug us into a hole. If he pulls out,
some of the boomers though, they're gonna be like, Sam Pittman got us out of this hole. Sam Pittman started you. Sure, he inherited 2-10, but he also left you at 2-10.
No, yeah, I completely agree. He pulled us out of a grave, but then when we weren't looking, he dug one right beside it and threw us back in and then left. Well, I guess he didn't left. He got canned.
Now he's in Hot Springs. Just quiet as absolute hell on Twitter, even though I used to tweet our fans back.
Yeah, he's sitting back enjoying those horse races.
And I think someone told me he has a restaurant down there now.
Yeah, I think he's like a part owner for a restaurant down there.
Yeah, I bet that.
Didn't he like make like a cookbook or something?
I trust Sam Pittman's take on food. That's one thing I will have to absolutely listen to that man on is food.
His favorite part of game week in Fayetteville is going to it's over off of Weddington.
Catfish Hole.
That was his favorite part of the week.
I bet the Catfish Hole loved seeing that guy walk in.
Yeah, they're probably pretty sad when he got fired.
I bet the Hush Puppies are really glad that guy's gone.
Oh, man.
I hope Bucky and Sam Pittman can get together and talk strategy at some point down the road.
Okay, be honest. What kind of strategy are they even talking?
So yeah, I mean, I think it would be entertaining.
I mean, it would be something.
Dude, right before we got to that brass, you know who I wanted at the end of the last coaching search? Well, actually, there's like a long list, but like one that was, I think, kind of realistic. Honestly, I would take Jimbo. Like, yes, he was at A&M. He lost a couple points to me for doing that. But, like, why not? He was a game away from the playoff like less than 5 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have been upset with Jimbo.
Me either.
Realistically, what's the worst thing that happens? You don't make a bowl game? We're conditioned to that now.
Exactly. Like, it just would have been rolling the dice. Saying if he had a little bit of gas left in the tank.
I just don't really trust our athletic department to make any rolling the dice moves, if I'm being honest.
Well, and to all of our fans out there, offer still stands. If any of the athletic department can come in and take Hunter Yurachek, you're getting a couple of these annually.
Oh, yes. Oh. One thing that just drives me up the wall with Yurachek is his silly, stupid tweets before every sporting event. He won't say anything to anybody. Like, all he does is good luck or congrats on the win. Ugh. Ever since the debacle of the Musselman like leaving, zero trust in Hunter Yurachek after that. Zero.
And then he made a fool of himself on national television trying to be funny to the 6'7" thing. It was so cringe.
Okay. Also, what's up with Arkansas like athletic directors like in being in like the playoff committee? Because I remember Jeff Long got that too at the tail end of his Arkansas tenure, and now Yurachek, he's like the head chair of it.
They really want unbiased opinions up there.
And I mean, I think they know as long as Yurachek is the AD at Arkansas, they don't have to worry about him like trying to push Arkansas into the playoffs.
God. Yurachek, your days are numbered.
I would say that, but also I don't think they are. I don't think anyone really cares.
Let's see if Silverfield really has his if Silverfield falls down, like some are speculating, I could see a scenario in which he may be thrown out pretty quick.
Oh, if Silverfield doesn't work out, it's going to be a package deal, and they're both going to get canned at the same time.
And Silverfield will land on his feet somewhere as like an assistant in the NFL, or who knows, maybe a position coach somewhere. I don't know, but
no, I mean he'll go find a head job somewhere.
And
Just won the SEC.
Hunter Yurachek, I don't know what you could actually do. Like, because it's not fundraising, it's not motivational speaking. Maybe get in the fast food business.
Hey, maybe he can do the Jeff Long loop and somehow Kansas hires him as their athletic director, and he'll go hire Les Miles as the head coach over there for football.
Thing is, you know when Jeff Long saw Les Miles was available, he was like, sweet.
Oh, he was licking his chops. He's like, we're a football school now.
Bill Self in a couple of years is not going to know what happened to this place.
Little did Jeff Long know, it was not Les Miles. It was all LSU.
Oh, dude, Les Miles. My God.
Since we're on the topic a little bit, you know what's goofy to me? Brian Kelly, out of like all of like the recent LSU football hires, he's the only one in like recent history to not win a national title at LSU.
And you know, it's like freaking Orgeron did it. Les Miles did it.
I mean, yeah, Nick Saban did it, but I mean, it's Nick Saban.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Orgeron put up like one of the most talented rosters in all of college football and just sat back and let him play. Like, he didn't have to coach.
Nah, they were like so good it didn't matter. He also had like Joe Brady and Dave Aranda though. I mean, like those guys kind of knew what they were doing. But
yeah, they really carried that. And then you had Les Miles that I don't think he's ever had an offensive brain cell in his life.
Give it to Lenny. Give it to Lenny.
Let him work.
As a Bucks fan, I love Leonard Fournette, but God, that guy was impossible. In college, dude, he was so tough.
Yeah, him and Derrick Henry are up there for just two running backs that every time we lined up against, I was like, oh, this is going to be a long night.
Yeah. See, those were back in the days during the end of Bielema where I kind of just – it was hard to watch.
It was really hard. And I thought that it was all going to change and get better after that, but it just somehow just kept getting worse.
I don't know. I don't miss lining up in the Maryland Eye. Gotta be truthful there. Like the Kendall Browse years in Fayetteville were fun for me. But other than those two or three, yeah, it's kind of been pretty down.
Dude, my first 2 years at college were miserable. It was the first 2 years of Chad Morris.
And the first year of Pittman, you like went 3-7.
No, yeah. My college days were terrible for football.
See, I got my fifth year in college. We hit fourth year, we hit an Elite Eight in basketball. And then fifth year, we went Elite Eight again. So it was kind of made up for it there at the very end.
No, yeah, baseball was good and basketball was also good during my time. But, oh, man, football was horrific.
I mean, half the time you just see the players out there on Dixon Street the day of the game. Win or lose, they were out.
The saddest / like the happiest I was like for football during college was also like so sad looking back, like in retrospect. 2020, we beat Mississippi State, and I was like, we won a conference game. This is awesome.
I watched that game with Kip Williams, one of our good buddies, and my God, did that man put down some liquor that night.
I mean, I was in shock. Like, I sat there at the end of the game, I was watching it on my phone outside at a bonfire, and when the clock hit 0 and we won, I just sat there and looked at my phone, and I was like, is this real life? Like, that's the kind of mental torture that Chad Morris put us through for 2 years.
Dude, Mississippi State was ranked there in that because they had like just beaten LSU off the natty after like in the COVID year. And dude, it was so insane.
Who else did we beat that year? We beat Tennessee and was it Ole Miss? Was that our
And
third
we should have
win?
beat Auburn. We should have.
Felipe Franks had his 1 year of glory in Fayetteville, and honestly, really wasn't a bad year.
Honestly, I liked Felipe. He was.
You give us a normal schedule and not that COVID schedule, the team probably makes a bowl game.
Yeah, probably so. And like, I'm trying to think the receivers in that team. Burks,
Yeah, Burks,
Tyson Morris,
Trey Knox.
Trey Knox. TJ Hammonds. He was one of those mystery cases too. It seemed like we had him for forever.
Yeah, wasn't AJ Green?
I think AJ Green came in the next year, maybe. Because him and Rocket were in the same class.
Okay. I knew he was around there. Couldn't remember exactly when. Also, listeners/viewers, if you're really wanting us to be exactly precise, sorely mistaken.
You're on the wrong podcast.
No. If there's one thing about us, it's rough guesstimates. Sometimes we hit the nail on the head.
More times than not. More times than not.
Don't expect us to be an encyclopedia that'll pull up exact dates and exact everything, because that's just silly, and I'm not doing that.
But viewers, I also want you to think back to about 3 or 4 weeks ago. People were talking about A&M this, A&M that, and they were saying they were this tournament lock. They had this basketball savant running the program. Just remember, this podcast stood against that from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, even like early back, like one of our first few episodes, we talked about how Texas A&M is just a fraud, and
that's when they were winning they were leading the SEC.
Yeah, I think they were still undefeated in SEC play when that statement was made, and now here we are, and they're like 7th in the SEC.
We have a buddy very close to us that was really high on buckyball now. Let's just say he's been very quiet as of late.
Yeah, you know who else has been quiet? Those jokers over in Lexington.
That is one fan base I love seeing in shambles.
Oh man, I love seeing all the fans like overreacting about Pope and everything. Because I mean, Kentucky's not a bad they're not a bad team. Like Pope is not going to have like a just horrific team. I'll just say that. Is he going to have elite teams? I also don't think he's going to have that.
I don't think he can recruit them.
Maybe out of the portal, but he, like I said not too long ago, Kentucky is getting their chili cooked on some high school recruiting, and I love that. Love it so much because everyone wanted Cal gone. Cal's lost his fastball. Cal sucks. All we get are these one and dones, and they're not worth anything. And we need change. Well, your change is now 4 games out of the lead of the SEC. So congrats. And Cal, on the other hand, is 2 games from the lead, tied for 2nd in the SEC. Tell me right now, which one would you rather prefer?
With the best player in the conference.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so tired of these one and dones. Are you sure about that? Our one and done is about to win Freshman of the Year, Player of the Year, going to carry us into March Madness, and we're going to give that man the ball and make someone beat him.
Running a good basketball team is like a Rick Weiss quote I heard not that long ago. It's like a good old patch of American gumbo. Cal knows the recipe. Cal's throwing in the sausage. He's throwing in the shrimp. He's throwing in the seasoning. And I'm going to say Mark Pope is more of a canned chili guy.
Yeah, and you know what really, really makes that American gumbo taste real good? The Holy Trinity. And that Holy Trinity is Darius Acuff, Malik Thomas, and Billy Richmond.
Hell, Brazil, too. I'll throw him in there.
Yeah, it is going to be very weird next year without Trevin Brazil. he's been on the team for so long now. It's
See, I'm hoping he gets one of those Trinidad deals.
Well, if he did that, then like all the shots Cal takes on all these old guys, it's just gonna be Brazil sitting in the background, just trying to mind his business. So like 24 playing college basketball still.
But it's better than Greg Bediako did or whatever.
Yeah, I saw where he was trying to appeal something else the other day, and it got shut down. That is awesome. That dude really needs to hang it up.
Or go to Europe, man.
Go anywhere. Go play in like the Chinese league. Go learn some Mandarin and go play for the
the Shanghai Sharks.
Yeah. Shanghai
I've been wanting to
Sharks.
say that for so long.
Oh man. I gotta come clean. The last time I made a Shanghai Shark joke was at the expense of L. Ellis.
Like in your defense, that guy screams Shanghai Shark.
Whenever we got to him, I was like, "Oh, we got a legit point that can like run the offense." And
I thought we had the next Note. I really did.
And then it just turned into nothing.
Nothing. I'm trying to think of a lot of point guards throughout the years. This year it was Acuff. Year before it was basically Wagner / Boogie, I guess, for a little bit. The year before that would be L. Ellis. Trying to think Musselman. You had Jimmy Witt, Jalen Tate.
I mean, you
Note.
Devo.
Devo. I mean, dude, we've had some good point guards throughout the years. But besides L. Ellis.
Yeah. Yeah, just gonna leave that at what it is.
Let's think of some other Shanghai Sharks out there.
You're talking about current players that need to start learning some Mandarin?
Malik Dia at Ole Miss. That guy's a Shanghai Shark.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. How about all of Texas A&M's roster get to learn a Mandarin, boys?
Frederico. That name is all Shanghai Shark.
Malik Dia over at Ole Miss. Get to learn a Mandarin, buddy.
Dude, there used to be that tweet or something like that. I'm trying to think. It was like during when burners were big. It was like really big during COVID. And it was the NBA bubble. If anyone ever did anything stupid during the NBA bubble, you would see that tweet on there with their username. I thought it was so funny.
Oh, man. I'm a big fan of Charles Barkley. Send those boys to Galveston.
What's that one? Early vacation in Cancun. Yeah, I thought that was good too.
Oh, I'm saying right now, Bucky, you're flirting with going and seeing those beautiful beaches down in Galveston. If you can win you got to win out basically, or you're going to be flirting with the Galveston water.
Hey, the good news for Bucky, it's a short drive.
Hey, and you can wear your rings out at the beach in Galveston.
Yeah, I'm sure Bucky knows a good suntan lotion.
Yeah, I mean it almost feel right at home because I mean that dirty water kind of reminds me of that weird maroon color.
Dude, Bucky's the type of guy that you see at the pool or the beach, and he has those weird, like childlike floaties on.
Oh man.
Let's see. I was gonna look at Kentucky's roster. I'm sure we got some Shanghai over there.
Oh yes. Jaden Quintance, get that knee fixed, buddy. You're going to be learning Mandarin.
I'm just looking at it. I mean, honestly, Kentucky, don't see a lot of NBA talent on your roster. We're going to go ahead and say Kentucky. And Mark Pope would be a great coach for the Shanghai Sharks.
You know who also would be a great coach over in China? Our buddy up north, up in Colombia, old Gates. I bet you can get those boys fired up to go play some games.
Well, dude, I really thought him and Yarbrough were about to make out during the altercation a couple of weeks ago. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Would not be overall that surprised.
And you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
And we support all kinds on this podcast. We do.
Except for Texas A&M kinds.
The male cheerleaders and Bucky, though. That's just a culture fit right there.
Yeah. I wonder if they do those weird little like arm on arm thing and like sway back and forth for basketball games too. I mean, I assume so, but also, unless Arkansas is playing, I'm not wasting my time watching the Aggies. I got a lot better things to do.
Well, dude, a couple of years ago, I remember Manziel tweeted something. It was about Arkansas basketball. I think we beat Texas Tech to go to the Sweet 16. And Manziel was tweeting about Arkansas basketball. The A&M king. And yeah, he's tuned into what we got going on in Fayetteville. God, my dream, though, would be to get Johnny Manziel on this podcast.
Oh, that would be big time. And I mean, you know, I'm curious. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. I'm going to say all time against Texas A&M. I'm going to say we've got about a 40-win lead on the all-time series.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Give me the number afterwards. I want to guess, too. Like, how many total games?
I'm gonna say before I even find it that it's going to be a lot to a little.
You don't find hoopers in, central or what is that? East Texas?
All right, I got it right here.
What's the total amount? What's the total amount of games?
So, total is 171.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you got to remember we played them quite a bit.
Dude, I'm gonna say 171. Are there any ties?
No.
Oh, good. I want to say we lead like 110 to 60.
It's 109 to 62.
Oh.
Oh man.
And viewers, like, look at the name right here. Peyton Fisher, father of A&M.
A&M is also they only have a 2-game advantage at home. Like we're 39 and 41 at Texas A&M.
They don't have a home court down there. They're too busy running around with the male cheerleaders.
Yeah, over there claiming to be a military school and doing just a glorified ROTC entire campus. Just a disgrace to military everywhere. Soapbox time. Why? Why do you think that you're a military school? I really want to know. Because you're not. Maybe magically back in the day you were, but you're not a military school. You're just Texas A&M is almost like a community of homeschool kids went and made a college. And that's what it reminds me of.
Have you seen that movie where all these rejects like start their own little college?
Oh yeah.
That's the vibe A&M gives me.
They take themselves so seriously, even though no one else really does.
Look, I've met some Aggies, and just gonna say it. They are not my type of people.
Yeah, I met one, and they claimed to be a 2%er, and I was like, "What? What is a 2%er?" Supposedly on campus there, the phrase 2%er is the 2% of the student population that doesn't get caught up in all the weird stuff going on at Texas A&M, which throws me for a loop because you're going to tell me that 98% of you jokers on that campus are all that weird.
I heard someone one day say like Texas A&M was 60% male to female.
Shocker.
That's like the most fitting thing I could think of for that university.
I mean, congratulations. I guess you can get like a good education there.
Yeah, I mean, mid. No better than like Fayetteville.
I mean, I'll give them the tip of the hat that I mean it's tougher to get into Texas A&M, but
Like,
I mean realistically, if I'm a kid in Texas, give me that in-state tuition at Arkansas. I'm not going to Texas A&M.
I don't really see the appeal to going to CSTAT. I don't see them on like the top 10 places to live in America like I do Fayetteville. I'm trying to think, dude. I've been to like 10 of 16 SEC towns, and I got them at 9th.
Say what you want about Arkansas, say what you want about all of that. Fayetteville is the gem of the SEC, and it's not even there's no argument in my opinion. But you know, opinions are like something else. Everyone's got one. Mine's just right on this topic.
I don't know. I mean, I'd probably go if I was moving to one. It'd probably be Fayetteville 1, Nashville 2. The other 8 I've been to are probably not where I'm going to live. It's not Starkville. It's not. I wouldn't live in Oxford.
Oxford's one of those places like it'd be fun to visit,
Yeah.
not live.
I spent a decent amount of time in Oxford. I have. More than I like to admit.
But I can tell you one thing. There's 2 states I will never live in. California and Mississippi.
Well, dude, I've always thought of it like this. Arkansas, sure, we may rank in 49th in a lot of categories, right? Like education, health, wellness. But you know who's usually number 50? The state of Mississippi. At least we ain't last.
You make us look so much better than we actually are.
Well, dude, like our dad's generation, when they think of the Mississippi schools, like we probably view them as like somewhat an equal to an extent. But dude, our dad's generation thinks like Mississippi's just like scum. Like they think they are just worthless.
I mean, there's one way to tell whenever you cross into the state of Mississippi. It's whenever your car starts bouncing up and down, thinking you're about to lose control. I mean, Arkansas, not good roads whatsoever, but Mississippi, come on.
Well, dude, the one good thing about Mississippi is I've never seen a state trooper in that state. And someone with my driving record can't appreciate that.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mississippi. It's a shocker Lane Kiffin didn't want to stay in beautiful Oxford.
I mean, they did it. Ole Miss did everything they could to keep it. They were throwing him the yoga girls. They were throwing him liquor. Dude, he still couldn't stay.
The crazy part to me is Mississippi does not have enough money to keep one man there.
At least I know they don't have enough money to keep at least one guy there.
Oh man.
But hey, they got Pete Golding now. Like,
yeah, the defensive coordinator for one of the worst defenses in the SEC last year.
They got Pete Golding. I mean, that's a cool. I mean, I will say Pete Golding. That's a cool name. It is. Like, I think it's actually cool. I wish he had. I mean, I'm sure Ole Miss fans in a couple years are going to realize, like, I don't know. I'm really am looking forward to seeing the downfall of Ole Miss athletics.
Yeah, me too. Ole Miss fans really started getting a big head just because they had Lane Kiffin and finally got into the playoffs. But you know what's something they still haven't done? Played for an SEC title. Arkansas might not have won, but we've been to two.
At this point, I don't think they'll ever hit one. I don't see it.
Especially Kiffin's gone. You don't have the safety net of just winning the West. You have to be the top two teams in the entire conference. Granted, I don't see Arkansas also making it in any time.
We've had our day. Like they can have like Ole Miss. Like you had your period.
Ole Miss fans, let this sink in. Houston Nutt has made 2 more conference championship games than your entire program has ever seen. And you also had Lane Kiffin and made the playoffs. Like, how sad is that?
I'm just saying, if you ask Houston Nutt which job he probably thinks is better, I find it very hard to believe he's going to say what the deal is in Oxford.
I mean, Houston Nutt was in Oxford. Didn't make it to Atlanta. He did in Fayetteville.
He made a Cotton Bowl. I mean,
yeah,
good for him.
We've made Cotton Bowls.
I've been to at least 3 of them. I don't know. Ole Miss, yes, y'all been better than us recently, but historically, you're still a little bro.
Yeah, here's your
A&M basketball. Ole Miss may be a little bro, but y'all are the redheaded stepchild.
I'm going to fact check myself, but I still believe it's either tied or we still
I think we have it by like 5 games in football. Or 4, maybe now with the last year.
Yeah, let's see, because although we've had a tough stretch against Texas A&M, we still are up in the all-time series 42 to 37.
So that's one I think we might get caught on.
But not yet.
We're going to enjoy these next 5 years. Well, hey, A&M's not a yearly rival anymore, right?
No.
It's going to be a lot longer than you think, A&M.
Yeah, A&M might have a better all-time record. They have 3 claimed national championships in football.
All before World War II.
Yep. They have more conference championships in football, more all-time wins. You got a Heisman winner. You got more.
That's the only knock. That's the only thing I will not shit talk A&M on is Manziel. That's the only thing.
Here's the thing: they have all of these big things, but not the record against Arkansas.
I said it last pod, but I still think it's hilarious. Johnny Manziel saying his dream school growing up was UT. That is just crazy. Johnny, we appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, it's all right. You can admit that not a lot of people want to go to Texas A&M.
I mean, I guarantee you, Johnny Manziel did not want to go to a school with a 60% male population.
Yeah. Also, one more thing. Historically, we still own the state of Mississippi in football too. That's sad.
What is it? 36 to 31, 32?
Against Mississippi State, 19 to 15. Then
I feel good about that. I do feel
then
good.
Ole Miss, 37 to 32.
Okay, 5. Yeah, we'll take that.
But you know what? Ain't nobody touching us in track and field.
I wish I knew enough to argue about it, but
Trust me, I don't know anything about it, but I'm going to claim it. Also, while we still have everybody's attention, maybe we're an hour and 10 into this. If you're still here, congrats to you. Shout out to the U.S. men's and women's hockey team. Not only did you win gold in both for hockey, something that nationally we don't really care about. You put little bro up north in check. Someone who thought hockey runs through the country of Canada. You got humbled this year. And I hope every Canadian watched the overtime of both of those games and just watched the U.S. just rip the gold medal out of their hands. And then they had to stand across, get their cute little silver medals while the U.S. sitting there, free bird screaming in the background, getting a nice big old gold medal put around their neck. Love it.
those maple syrup drinking weirdos. We'll see you in 4 years.
You know, Texas A&M should start recruiting Canadian kids.
Now that's like a culture fit. I can see those two like match made in heaven.
I can see it.
I can definitely see it.
Oh. Well, before we hop out of here, got to say one more thing too. Down below, we're going to link again the little portable rechargeable battery pack that I personally use all the time. It's great. It's on Amazon. Check our link. Go down there and buy it. Makes traveling a lot easier. Get 2 USB ports on it. You can charge 2 different things. Very convenient, especially for moving around, doing different things. If you're out tailgating, waiting in line for to get into games, you're on the road, any of that works out really well. But I mean, Fish, you got any more takes you want to put out there?
Honestly, I don't like to do this a lot, but I was right. Buckyball fraud.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all I got. I mean, as long as that message gets clear, I'm good.
I'm glad everybody got to see the true colors of Texas A&M basketball. Bucky, you had a short-lived run. I hope you enjoyed every second of it. And
we took your mask off and we saw a clown.
Yeah, and just remember, champs. Something Texas A&M doesn't know too much about.
Or if they did, they were, it was before World War II. So,
yeah, if any fan that watched Texas A&M meaningful national championship still alive, come on and talk with us about it. I'm going to say that number is 0.
Or any players still on their original teams. Oh, God.
Oh, man. Well, that'll do it for this episode of From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher. We'll catch you next time. And always down with Texas A&M.